Okay, the last couple videos I did, you can see me yet. So the last couple videos I did without talking, and I took off saddlebags. Parked the bike, got it up in the rack, took off the saddlebags, took off the rear seat, and put all the parts in this box over here so I know where they are later. This time I'm going to try and talk through everything, as you can see. So you might not see me, because I'm up here, but the next step is to take off this seat. Pretty much have to strip the whole bike down. I got to get right down in here to do some maintenance and add cruise control. And if I'm adventurous enough, take the front apart. That's going to be a separate trip, and redo the fork seals. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm talking through this one, checking the microphone. It's nighttime. My garage door is open. This is my shop. This is my motorcycle. It's a Honda VTX 1800R 2002. I've ridden this baby all over. Put like 60,000 miles on it in the last 3 years. About 20,000 miles a year, which is, if you don't know motorcycles, that's quite a bit. Last year, did 9 new states, because my goal is to do 50 states by the time I'm 50. I'm 46, so I got 4 years to get all of them done. I've gotten 27 done, and last summer I was lucky enough to be able to do 9 more. I did Kentucky. I did, good grief, I did all of Tennessee, but that one I'd already done. But then I did Arkansas, and I did Mississippi, and I did Alabama. Well, I can't even remember. And then on another trip, separate trip, I did Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri. So that was 9. And it was one of the greatest summers I've had in my life. And I had great company, great companion along the way. It helped me a great deal. But still, the bike did a lot of mileage last year. And it needs a little bit more this winter than just regular maintenance, so that's what I'm trying to do. It's going to need a little bit more, so trying to take it apart, clean it, and get it running a little bit better. There's a little hesitation in the engine. I'm hoping that has something to do with the fuel injection controller. But either way, it needs to have the fork seals done, and there's nothing else. I want to put the cruise control on it, because that will make a big difference on long trips. So, next is going to be the front seat. You've seen, I already took off the rear seat, putting up some bolts in this thing. It's an identic tray. If you've never seen one, they work great. Got to get them. Harbor Freight, $3. So next thing is going to be the front seat. That's 2 Allen wrench bolts here. And it slides right off. The rear, front passenger rest will come off with it. And let's get going. So, I like to try and keep things pretty well organized, although I'm not perfect. So, got Allen wrenches here and regular metric wrenches there. And if I'm right, this is 1. Yep, okay. If I get real adventurous this summer, or winter, excuse me, I'm going to get all of the stuff off and have a friend paint it. Not sure if I'll get that adventurous, because that'll need an awful lot of work. But there's a lot of scratches, a lot of missing paint, because I have not always been the generalist, and I'd much rather ride than clean. So I have not always been perfect about taking care of how it looks. Always change the oil, change the rear gear oil. But as far as changing, cleaning it, I have not always been the best. So that's the rear seat, or the backrest for the driver. The box. This is the driver's seat. This This goes in the box. And I think I'm going to leave that on there. Take a look at this thing. This might be part of the problems with fuel injection. I'm going to take that in there. So, that's that part. Take these side covers off too, so I can get into here. Now, because I do want to get into the front forks, I'm going to take the driver's or the windshield off, just so that it's not on there when I want to go get at it. So that's a few more Allens over here. Not sure if this is the right size or not. If I'm not mistaken, this is SAE, not metric, which means I gotta do it SAE. Wrench. Allen wrench. Just loosen these suckers up. Two on this side. Two more on this side. Loosens it up. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I have a wire in here running for power to the front bag I have here. So this goes in. Whoa! That was almost a problem. Alright. So that takes care of the front windshield. Take this out of here. This wire is out of here. So, now the question is, if I want to start tackling getting into all this, I'm going to take the light bar off though, just so that I can get a little further here tonight. So, that was the removal in a couple different parts of the rear saddlebags, rear seat, rear backrest, rear luggage rack, front seat, front backrest, and the windscreen. So that's probably all we're going to have time for in this video. 10 minutes is just about up. In 1 minute. And that's it for tonight. We're going to call that an evening. Thank you very much for watching. And hope you enjoyed. A lot more stuff to come, different stuff, and you never know what's going to be going on. This is all for videography, not for documenting how to fix a motorcycle, so there's always going to be crazy stuff. Thanks for tuning in.